Intros are the worst. Anyhow, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara. Today I did a look using the Tati Beauty Texture Nudes Volume 1. I did a review on this palette on my channel, but wanted to showcase a look. I'm really happy with how it came out. Bear with me, the lighting's crap. Want to see how I got this look? Keep watching. I'm gonna try to edit it so that it makes sense and it doesn't look so crappy. I only have 15 minutes. The lighting is awful, but legit so happy with this look. How do YouTubers do that? Like, they do like that, like seductive, like, this is my makeup. I don't fucking know. All right, keep watching if you want to see how I got this look. Keep watching if you want to see how I got this look. Oh, it's a doozy. Makeup tutorials are difficult just because editing, it's a bitch. Here's Meagle. Here's me, Meagle. I love him. He's so cute. He's my baby. Before I get into it, I want to shout out my homeboy Miami made me this sweater dress. He started a clothing company named Lavish. Bomb dope ass shit. I love it. This is the only sweater dress that I have ever felt good in. I mean, it fits like a glove. Unfortunately, sweater dresses aren't available just quite yet on his site, but you can get hoodies and t-shirts and whatnot. I'm gonna put not a video, I'm gonna put a picture at the end. You can find him on YouTube at Lavish. Babe's home. How was work? Did you miss me? You're so full of shit. All right, so let's jump into it. So I'm gonna try out my P. Louise base again. This is number 2, rumor 2, I don't know. I'm gonna prep my eyes with this. I'm kind of feeling like a little bit of a halo or spotlight eye, whatever you'd like to call it. I call it a halo eye, I like that. So I'm gonna dip into Story right here. I'm gonna try to make this orange and this maroon work. We'll see if it blends together well. We're just doing this together. So, and you really only have to tap your brush into here. I have a bad habit of like pushing in and swirling. You do not need to do that with this palette. You really do not need to do that with this palette, but I have such a bad habit of already doing that. So I'm just building up this color in the inner corner and the outer for our halo eye. And it's okay if it looks a little sloppy at first. We're definitely just gonna be blending and building quite a bit during this process. Just sweeping that same color across over that blank space that we've left. So I'm going in with Poet, and I am using all the matte shades right now. I haven't dipped into any shimmers because I really want to focus that on the center. So I am using my Luxie mini tapered brush, 121 right here. I started with my Morphe 506 brush, very small, like so that you can kind of do more detailed. I guess they look kind of big on camera. They're not even that small. And then my Wet n Wild, this is just their blender. I have so many of these. I think I want to tap just so gently into Soothe and buff that into this crease as well. Oh yeah, that's the move right there. I hope everybody had like a safe Halloween and had fun. Mine was a blast. And just build this up until you're happy with the color. These build up really nicely, fast. I'm gonna go ahead and add some to my lower lash line. I'm not very good at like waiting till the complete end of a look to do that. I have to get like the full vibe of what I'm going for and build up kind of at the same time. So I'm taking Soothe. All right, so I just buffed in just a light layer of Soothe into the lower lash line, and I'm gonna go in with my second color, which is Story, and get a little bit of that under there. Part of me wants, I was either gonna go with Poet or Story in the glitter, but part of me really wants to use Aura in the center. Maybe, you know what? Do I want it more pink or more orange? Maybe I'll go in with Poet, a little bit of Poet, the pinker color right here, a little bit of that, and then a little bit of Aura on top. Although Aura has, I feel like Aura has a little bit of the reflex from Story, Poet. Like, I feel like Aura has all the same, like, reflex aside from maybe the memory in it. So I feel like it could be like a healthy blend. Or Soothe, which is gold. You know what? Soothe for the win. So I'm just going to tap some of this in the center just to see how much more I want to build up on the outside. Look at that. I could bathe in it. Tati actually brought it up in her video, is like a lot of the glitter shadows, when you go in and you try to buff it out, you just have most of it stuck onto your finger, and hers is a little bit different, and I would have to agree with that. Can't help it. Anytime I use glitter, it gets a little overboard because it's so pretty. God, I love glitter. It's so messy though. It is so messy, but I love glitter. Today's movement is champagne. I really want to deepen the outer corners. So I'm going to dip back into Poet, which is I would call it like a berry color. It's a deep berry. I feel like you could do some really good New Year's Eve looks with this too. Just lightly dusting away some of the fallout, which honestly, for all the kick up that is in the palette, the fallout isn't as bad as you would think, at least for me. Smeagol's over here napping. For anybody who's wondering, he was wiling out just before I started this, and I was like, lay down, young man, like just chill. So he's right next to me napping. So I'm pretty happy with how this is looking so far. Again, sorry about the lighting. I don't know if anybody's gonna want to watch my videos until I get this shit fixed. Hope I woke the beast up. So I'm just going in with that same brush that I put on my P. Louise base with, because it's a little tacky still, to kind of brighten up the inner corner. And I am using the Sequent out of Aura for this right here. I'm also gonna go in with the metallic over that. And this is very much like pink undertones. So, which I feel like the metallic is a little bit more champagne. I have two berry colored pencils here. One is I Am Unique. I believe that's the color. It's from Real Her. And one is Modster. Smooth eyeliner. Hot pink. I don't know. Maybe that is hot pink. So there's Modster, which looks a little bit more berry than hot pink to me. And then here is, ooh, that glides really nice. The Real Her one is up top, and the Modster, they're very, very similar, but this one glides a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and tight line with this. I was gonna use black, but then I seen these little guys, I was like, yeah. I'm going to be using the Lashaholic eyelashes. I've never used them before, but they look pretty cute. So I'm gonna trim my lashes to fit my eye. I feel like enough people don't say it. Even if your makeup is just for you, I feel like you should always kind of clean it, sanitize it. Not always, but you know what I mean. Like, you should still sanitize certain things. I like to spritz down my powders with 99%. I spritz up my tweezers as well. If you have any acnetic skin, going in on your skin with your oils, whatnot, into your face powders and then putting it back on your face is pretty unsanitary. It's not hygienic. So I try to keep that in mind so that I don't cause any buildup that's unnecessary. and clean my tools. And then I like to use the Duo Lash Glue. I've used a couple others. I can't even obviously think of the name, but that's the lash glue that I prefer for now. It's oldie but a goodie. It's been around. It's been in the game for a long time. Also, when applying your lashes, what I find that I do wrong a lot is I don't trim them properly. Trimming them down, like I know it sucks to have to like cut off so much, but trimming them down really does benefit you in how you can just like pop that lash on. Like that was trimmed good and it just fell onto my eyelash. And if you do want to use up like your pieces that you've cut off, you can like customize the lash or even like build up the outer, inner, whatever you want to do. Always save them. You can do them for like a Halloween lower lash look. Just save them. You can use them later, but really trim your lash so that it fits your eye, because it is the key, the one key to making that lash go on the best. See, one of the best times I've had putting on lashes, to be honest. I'm like, oh, check this knowledge. But you just learned that. I'm joking. All right, so while my lashes are getting good and secure onto my lash line, before I go in with mascara, I'm gonna do my lip. And I, for someone who does not like lipstick, found this combo that I really like. I've liked them separately, but I meshed them together and I really like it. So it is the Boldly Bare MAC Lip Pencil. And it is the Cannes Soft Matte Lip Cream from NYX. Any given day, my lip is overlined because I do have to work around that scar. You don't have to overline your lips. I never did before until I got that scar. I can't go under it because it legit like goes down there. So I have to go over it and then I have to match this side. And it's really difficult. I loathe this scar. I also have a scar on my nose. It drives me crazy, but that I can cover better. This, ain't it, sis? All right, so I filled in my lips completely with the lip liner, and then I go in with my lipstick. So I'm gonna clean up the edges. I'm just using this brush that I cleaned up my brows with earlier, and it still has product on it. With the concealer, doing makeup is all like low key, high key, all about learning how to fix your mistakes because we make them. So cleaning up the brows, being able to flick off mascara, whatever the case may be, just kind of learning. I've had to completely restart though, don't get me wrong. So I'm gonna add a little mascara. I'm gonna use my It Cosmetics Hello Lashes. I do like this mascara because it has a nice thin wand with a little ball at the end. I could use without the ball, but it makes it easier to get my lower lashes. I told y'all that Smeagol loves to come around when it comes to something like this, so here he is. I hadn't even pressed my eyelashes together. I'm gonna have to do that now. Smeagol, where's my tweezers? I'm laying on them. All right, so I have to pinch these lashes together and I'm gonna use tweezers. Be very careful doing this. You can poke your eye. I poke my eye. I've done it more than once. It sucks. It's a bummer. If you can get some of the softer plastic ones, use that. Use your finger, because this is risky biz. Like, I don't even want to do it right now after the last massacre I did to my eye, but I have no choice. All right, guys, this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with me with this shady looking lighting, whatever. It is what it is. I'll try to do better in the future and I might upgrade some of my stuff. Turned out gorgeous. Turned out just so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna try to go out tonight. Not go out, but get some food. By going out, I mean like, Burger King. No. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching, whoever watches this shit.